What's up, creepers and geekers? Chris the Atari Creep. How is everyone doing today? It's been a little bit since we've gone in the Facebook Marketplace and had a look for some Atari fucking goodness. Before we get started, Alzheimer's Association. Come on, guys. Get me there. Get me there. Hold on 1 second. You know what? My dumbass didn't even have this thing ready. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Where's the browser? There it is. Come on, guys. Look at this. 640 all so far. We got to get to at least 1,000 before the walk. Come on, let's do that. But before we do, let's call all these people out. Oh, my aunt, Diane, $100. Thank you, Auntie. Casey Nigel, the television guy. Jet, we all know Jet Screamer. Jet's a good dude with 20. It'll come back. Come on, Scroller. Richard Haywood. Of course, he is the king of helping me out every year. Howard Allen, thank you so much for that. I did see that, and I acknowledge it. Thank you, and Television Gamer. For the second time, Mickey Mojo, please let me know who you are. I completely forget. I want to put your name down if you're part of one of the creepers or whatever, you know? So you can get your ass a prize at the end of all this nonsense. But let's check this stuff out. This one. Not up here. I mean, you can check out Video Game Dust Sleeves and Bacon Ice Cream Productions, because when you support my sponsors, you support me. And that's fucking rad. That's how communities are built. All right, guys, let's look at some Atari stuff. First thing here is an Atari 5200 package for $150. They originally wanted $250. $250. Let's see. Atari 5200 game console for sale with 4 controllers. Ooh. Your odds are in your favor there. And 9 games. Great condition with no visible damage marks. System works great. Game in this package can be seen in the photos included. So he's playing himself a little Centipede here. Or is it? Yeah, Centipede. There's the console itself. Look at that. I always thought this to be a really nice looking console. It's a little big. It's a fucking gluttonous pig, but all right, what do we got here? We got Star Raiders, Pac-Man, Frogger, Galaxian, great game. Defender, always fun. Centipede. Ms. Pac-Man, born in Boston. Cambridge, actually. Space Invaders, Super Breakout. Missile Command is such a must-play on the 5200. Such a must-play. All right, so we got our cable. We got our switch box. All right, so we should have the 4 buttons in the front, or the 4 controller ports in the front. Is he going to show that? Excuse me. Okay, well, we're not going to see that, but for $150, that's a lot of fun right there. As long as at least one of the controllers do their job, that's good times. I'd buy that. $200, a lot of Atari, 3 consoles, games, controllers, and more. So it looks like we got ourselves a Junior and a 4-switch Woodrow. And yes, we do have controllers in here. He is correct. Or they. Ralph. In Medford. Meffa. In Meffa, Massachusetts. All right, here we go. Come on. I want to see which model this is. More times than not, it's the long rainbow. I've been seeing a bunch of the short rainbows popping up. I really need to put one of those on my shelf somewhere. I think it's a cooler looking one. I do have a Junior with a short rainbow, but it's a bootleg that has a 32-in-1 cart built into it. So if you don't put a cartridge in, it just automatically boots up to that. Pretty neat stuff. Oh, are we pulling it out? Ah, boo! No, I'm just kidding. That's just as cool. These feel cheap. I will admit that. I've heard people complain about that, but yeah, they're fine. I guess, you know what? Let's go back to the original picture. Let me open it in a new tab and see if I can't blow it up to see what games we have here. Nah, I can't really see. I can see Berserk, Baseball, well, Real Sports, Combat, Real Sports. We got Tutankhamun. We got Star Wars Arcade, I believe. And is that Jedi Arena or Empire Strikes Back? I can't see it. We got a U.S. Games thing up here. Actually, that looks like an Intellivision cartridge. I don't know, at the top right here. But yeah, I mean, it's not a bad bundle. I don't know if anyone's spending this much for a whole bunch of Atari stuff. A 200's not bad. Wait, Atari Lot 3 consoles. I only see 2 consoles here. Hold the fucking phone. Is he pulling my dick? Oh, I didn't see the Vader. Okay. You know what? I'm going to take that back. $200. I should have just said to begin with, that's not bad if you just want a starter collection, you know? And I mean consoles, too. You got 3 different variants there. That's not bad at all. What do we got here? We got Control a lot. Sega and Atari. Yeah, that's exactly what we got here. For $0. Listed in my town. Is that anyone I know? No, I don't know this name. I think it's a scam. Maybe not. I don't know. $150. Atari games and accessories. Let's see, we got Indy 500. I'm trying to get a really cool video together of Indy 500, but I'm waiting for a specific piece of plastic. Not the controller. I have the driving controller. But I got a really fun idea, but I need to finish acquiring the coolness for it, you know? Ms. Pac-Man, Telly 27, Freeway Dolphin. You know what? This is not a bad little lot here. Trick Shot. I don't even think I have Trick Shot. Not that it's, you know, whatever. Gravatar. Got a couple of M Network games. Skyjinx. Pretty cool stuff. Hey, oh, okay. As long as all those work pretty well. I love these controllers, man. There's just a really good feel to these. I wish the world had more of them. These ones maybe not so much. But, oh, you dirty little girl. Somebody needs a bath. All right, $150. I'd give them $100. I'd say, look, I'm going to give you $100 because everything's fucking filthy. Everything's filthy. $35 with a 7800 controller. I couldn't even speak there. What the hell? What is that? What is this? Someone tell me. Oh, is this oh, it's a connector. It's a coax connector. That's it. Okay, so $35. Yeah, I'd say that was worth it. Hold on. Manufactured in Hong Kong. Okay, so it's not. I'm not going to say the words. Because everyone will start puking. I think we've seen this lot before. I know I have. Circus Atari. I don't give that game enough love. I don't give it enough love. I think we need to start giving Circus Atari love. Everyone has such an affinity for this game. An affection for it. And it's not one I remember being played a lot as a kid. Every time I talk to non-collectors, you know, like friends from the past, I'm just like, yeah, I remember when we used to play Atari. They always bring up Circus Atari. You don't know. This one's in Stoneham, Massachusetts. That's just greatest port of the game ever right here, Space Invaders. That's the next town over. Been stored since the 80s. Worked then. Make cash offer. Cash only. How much? I want to know in the comments. How much would you give this lot? I think $50 would be more than fair. And you get yourself a clean starter set of the text labels. I mean, look at that combat. That's as early as you get. That's as early as you get with Atari. Pretty rad. I'd offer them $50. Another console for $35. A 6-switch. You never know. That could be made in the United States of America. Right around the Heavy Sixer time, they did swap the bottom plastics. Everything else is the same as the Heavy Sixer. It's just the plastics changed. And a handful of them were actually manufactured in Sunnyvale. So some people consider that a Heavy Sixer. I consider it a, but not the. I hope that makes sense. I'm not debating it in the comments. I always got to click on the telly games. I need to get a Heavy Sixer version of one of these. That's what I started with, and I don't have one. I have the Atari branded Heavy Sixer, but $60 already. I'm seeing a stack of games, a console. Let me see if it has any. Let's see. Vintage Atari console, no power cord or controllers. It's still a good gamble. These things are pretty robust, honestly. And 9 times out of 10, whenever I've had one that doesn't work, I swap out the power supply and we're good to go, you know? I'm not guaranteeing every console's going to work, so don't come to me, I got one that didn't work, Chris. That sucks. Sorry to hear that. Pick up in Danvers. That's not too far away. In fact, I go the Danvers way to go to Guitar Center sometimes. All right, we got bowling, football, target fun, breakaway. Firefly, that's such a fucking gem. Yeah, I don't pick on too many games, but if you, yeah, Defender, Star Master, Missile Command, Ms. Pac-Man, E.T., Star Fox, Sorcerer. Wow, they really liked that brand. Sorcerer. A lot of people don't like Sorcerer. I think it's not a bad game. It's just turn the sound off. It's so obnoxious to listen to. It's not that bad of a game. Once you get the hang of the fucked up controls, and yeah, I did say that. I did. Ooh, arcade pinball. I don't think I have that variant. I'm not going to sit there and say it's rare, but I don't see this variant of pinball too often. So that's pretty cool. I wish I had an extra few bucks. I'd buy it just for this and the Burger Time. I think my Burger Time doesn't work anymore, but it is what it is. Or maybe it's my Masters of the Universe. I think it's my Masters. Either way, yeah, Missile Command, Maze Craze. Look at that. It's got switches and everything. It's got switches. And wood, burl, wood. I like the burl. And then we just repeat. A lot of Sears Tellies in there, Phoenix. $60, that's a no-brainer. I'd be all over that like flies to a pile of poo-poos. I'm not going to look at the flashbacks or anything like this. Let's look at this lot. Atari games and manuals, Reading or PBD. Cross-posted. Really? Do you really have to still do that? $5 each. Yeah, I mean, there's a few here. I'd give them 5. Solaris. There you go. That's worth it. Yao's Revenge is always worth it. Street Racer, not so much. Winter Games, I'm not a fan of, but I know there's a following. Journey Escape's a fucking great game. It's frustrating. Lock and Chase, I like it. Nothing to get hung up about. Nothing to get too excited about. You know, Breakout, always a pleaser. Yeah, not bad. If there's a couple extra games there for you that you need, go get some. $60 for this bundle, and Drake it this time. We're going to Drake it. That's a little further up. $60. I already. Well, look at all those doubles. You know what? For a starter, yeah, I'd be like, let me give you $50. You get a few doubles in there. You know, make it worth your while. Plus, you can't tell me definitively what this is. Yeah, bundle of random games. I'd read the titles off again, but, I mean, you can read, right? I hope so. Towering Inferno. If I can fucking read, you can fucking read. Jaguar, $320 with original box, and it looks like we got some papers. You know what? Fuck $320. Jesus Christ. That's a lot less than I paid for mine, and my box was all jacked up. Man, I was supporting a buddy of mine with his local business. Yeah, and my thing was all fucked up right there, too. But, you know what? That's not a bad price given today's market. Look, it even comes with a warranty card or whatever that is. Maybe it's an order form for a new fucking power supply and... whatever. Is that a Nintendo? That's a Nintendo, I think. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's all the same fucking... I use an Atari Junior one for everything. That doesn't come with one built in. All right. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. $320. I'd buy that for $1. All right, we got a couple. Ooh, we got a big lot over here. Let's just jump right in. $650. Let's check out this guy's hubris. You know what? So far, I'm liking this ad. I really am. Whole bunches of boxes. What I don't like is that he has The Empire Strikes Back and Jedi Arena not like with each other. None of the Activisions are with each other. The silver boxes aren't with each other. Does this cocksucker not know anything about organization skills? Don't go bug him. Holy fuck, look at that. Look at all of that. And you got a Gemini. The controllers are really the only thing worth the Gemini. The Gemini is one of those weird things where, in my opinion, it's more of a, hey, look, I have a Gemini. Or if you even have the mail-away version of it, kind of like, I don't remember if it was, you know the one, put a penny, get 12 CDs or whatever, 12 cassettes, Columbia House or whatever it was called. One of those type services did it for Atari games. And the Gemini was a console you could get through them, but it was, you know, rebranded. Coleco made the fucking Gemini, if you don't know the history of that. It's pretty fun. Coleco made an add-on, and Atari was like, "Oh, you can't do that." And the judge was like, "Well, it's all found parts. I mean, what can you say?" So just to say, go fuck yourself, they made the whole console. The console itself was garbage, but the controllers, in my opinion, they're really great. This is a lot of goodness here. There's a lot of really fun goodness here. Is it $650 worth, though? I suppose if you part it out, piece it out, yes. But as a guy who's going to go into this as a lot, no. No, I'm not offering anywhere close to $650. We might be cutting that number in half, really. That $300 to $350 range is probably very reasonable here. If he does not let me if he lets me leave this big box, ugly fucking thing behind. I hate these fucking things with a passion. Unless they have the lid and the lid is nice. Other than that, these things are useless. They're fucking ugly. I hate them. I got one up in the attic. I don't know why I just don't get rid of it. Atari system with 5 games, $100. I don't know about $100. And yeah, I don't know. Look at all these fucking cables. It looks like a rat's nest. I'd probably start at 50, expecting 75. That's about where I'd be at with that. If I were to sell it, I'd sell it for probably between $50 and $75. All right, we got a box here. Let's see, console and box incomplete, $45 already. I mean, the box looks like fucking rodents lived in it. Haverhill, Mass. It's not too far. Always look at the box and make sure there's no night up here. That box is pretty pretty fun to have, pretty desirable. Damn it, I can't read the label. Yeah, $45 all day long. I'll take it. If anything, just cut out the face of this box and frame it, that kind of a thing. Oh, why would you do that to the box? Why? Because of this. That's fucking why. At this point, it's garbage. I mean, what's the point of having it? It's not even a box anymore. It's like just cardboard. It's like you took tinfoil and wrapped a console with it, except it's cardboard. Yeah, here's what it is. Ooh, one of the OG flashbacks. Nope. $15, I suppose, isn't bad. $475. And this guy doesn't even have a box. No. Very rare. Very rare. I mean, they're not common. I wouldn't call the Jaguar rare. I would call the CD unit rare in some of the games, but I can find Jaguars all day. It's just, it's the cost, Hey, we remember this, right? There's a big X here because of me. Cool stuff. Yeah, you can't go wrong with those. Well, I don't like Armadar. I don't like Armadar at all. It's too slow. It feels like it's running in mud. So, all right, $50 already, $10 a pop. That's a great deal for anything in this cartridge. Pac-Man Star Raiders, Basic. Everyone's got to have a copy of Basic, I guess. Q*bert and Missile Command. Yeah, $50 for Atari 8-bit computer games. That's, again, a no-brainer all fucking day long. All day long, $75, 19 games. Let's see what $75 will get you. Get you 2 copies of Video Pinball. And every one of these copies are rough, Wizard of War, great. Warlords, awesome. Super Breakout, Pitfall, Pac-Man. All these are great. Phoenix, Centipede, Empire, Return of the Jedi. You don't see too many of those in lots anymore. Not a rare game, but we got both the Sword Quests that, most people have. We don't have the super duper pricey one. Breakout. Yeah, I'm not seeing $75 here at all. Again, I'm looking at this as a lot. I'm not looking at it, pricing it individually. That's what a lot of these fucking people do. I mean, they wanted $95 at first. And I hate to break it to normies, I guess. I hate using that, but in fact, I think it's like the first time I've ever used that. But just because it says Atari and it's old as fuck does not mean it's worth a goddamn thing. Maybe to some people. Look at this thing. Oh my God. This thing's lived a rougher life than most people I know. And some of them are dead. Look at this thing. They want how much? $28? Dude, people are giving these away. Super Pong 10. No, I wouldn't give him $10. I wouldn't give him $10. It's not even worth fucking fixing that thing. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Sorry about that. I went the wrong way, Jack. Where's that fucked up Pong unit? Alright, so we got Atari games. We'll look at a few more. There we go. Here we go. That's not a bad little lot. What do they got to say? Over 30 games, Activision with booklets. Prices range for $5 and up. Alright, that's fair. I mean, whatever. Whatever. I can't blame a guy for trying to make a few bucks. I just don't know what would be more than $5 here so far. Alright, I'll give these games $10 now, given my, or given the economy. Really, this is it? What's more than $5 in this lot, dude? Someone needs to get off of eBay. For real. $120 in Revere. And so far we got a double. First picture, doubles. Alright, $120. Let's see what that's going to get us in the great city of Revere. Yeah, Video Olympics. No. No. That's it. No. No. That's $25, $40 all day long. $120. I don't even think you could come up with that money on eBay. The highest prices of the games. I don't know. $75. Atari 2600. That's all we know about it. Serious offers only. Don't fucking be goofing around with this guy. He's got a blade. He's got a blade. Looks like he's ready to cut a bitch. The Pro System. Hell, you and I have one of those. Console is almost like in new condition. Hardly used. Tested. Blah, 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 blah. Do I know this guy? No. I don't think I know this cat. Excellent condition. $150. Pole position. Couple of box games. It's got both controllers, some paddles, some goofy controller. You tell me, $150. I'm thinking more closer to $100, but $7,800 is not as relevant or as prevalent as the 2600. But on the other hand, who's really looking for them? Except now that we have, you know, I guess Atari. That really is in great shape. And it almost looks like how hazy the metal is, that it still has that little whoosh. I think mine still does, too. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't care. Moving on. Moving on. All right, we'll look at this lot. We'll look at one or two more, and then we'll close it. $130, Atari 2600 with wireless remotes, pad and games, all 1983 or earlier, or best offer. Well, I can't negotiate the fucking year, bro. Oh, let's see. You read all this. The value of the package is $600. Yeah. All right, 600 plus. There's another guy who thinks he fucking found gold. Okay, it's a young lady. All right, what do we got here that's worth $600 individually? I would assume. Let's see, Superman. Unless you have the controller for this, that's one game you can't play. Pretty standard set here. Word Zapper, you don't see too often, but who gives a fuck? Superman, though. I like Superman. I think I need the text version. I have the picture. It's a 4-switch Woody. It's got a 5200 cartridge, and she's proud to display it with it. The remote okay. Do you have the other half of it, though? That's the question. That's the question. Do you have the other half of the controller? I don't see it in here. I don't see it. No, see, now they're useless. They're cool, but they're useless at this point. If you saw the other half of the controllers in here somewhere, please let me know, because I absolutely would contact her. Not to buy the whole lot, hopefully to get, you know, a Superman. Wait, does she have both Supermans? Huh, interesting. All right, that one's kind of an enigma. $130 would be a smoking deal if she has the receiver for the controllers, but without the receiver, those are just fucking weapons at this point. Didn't AVGN use it as a weapon once? Yeah, Michael Myers put it right in his eyeballs. All right, we got a Vader. Come on, man. The Vader is one of the sexiest consoles of all time. We got oh, Jesus, untested for $200 console. Everything you see is what you get. Open a little store, come by and check it out and lick my nuts. $200. What the fuck? Oh, wait a minute. We already looked at this one. Oh, this guy's, he's a fisher. He's a fisherman. He's a fisherman. 120 Sega Dreamcast. We were just talking about it the other day over at, I think, PK's. He did a video on the, someone did it. Well, everyone did because it was the birthday, but, they were looking for memories of a Dreamcast, and I said, well, the only memory I have of a Dreamcast is that I've never had one that ever worked. So the first one, the controller port thing popped, so I bought a re-kit, and it just didn't work out. I don't know if I fucked something up or what. I'm usually fairly good with soldering and everything. All right, so that looks like that's pretty much it. I mean, we got this in Fitchburg. What do we got? $100. Commando. You don't see that too often. Ghostbusters, Blue Label. You don't see those too often. I'm not saying they're rare by any stretch of the imagination, but they're not very common at all. Decathlon. Yeah, it's a little much. Oh, shoot. I probably should not have done that. Let's go back in here. All right, guys. Well, that's it. I fucked it all up. What do you think? What was the gem? What was the gem in this whole thing? I don't know. There was a couple of enigmas, and there was a couple of people reaching. I don't know, there's a few things today I wouldn't mind getting my hands on, but not right now. So if you see anything that you like, contact them. Don't ever bug these people, even if I'm puking all over it. If I sit there and say, you gotta do this and that, and I don't go after the people. This is for fun. You don't fuck it up. I want to keep doing this. So, guys, thank you always so much for watching. Pay no mind to my personal account. I don't really take new friends anyway. I'm only on Facebook, honestly, to post political shit that pisses people off. Honestly. I'm on there as a social experiment. It's like an experiment in artificial stupidity, mixed in with a whole lot of real stupidity. Guys, wherever in the world you are, I hope you're doing well. Don't forget, see that QR code? I make it as easy as possible. You don't even have to scroll. You don't even have to scroll and click on a button, you lazy fuck. Just click on that, or scan that, or do whatever it is that QR codes do in your phone. And go to the website. And let's see if we can't get this to $1,000. Let's go back just a moment. A little something like this, man. Let's turn that $640 into $1,000 by the walk. Got till next month. All right, guys. I can't say enough how much I appreciate you guys' support and everything, especially the Alzheimer's Association, but just in general. You guys rule. You keep me going, and I do hope you're well. And until next time, take care, creep it real, and bye-bye.